Why silence is important after a breakup. Silence. It's something not many of us are comfortable with practicing or experiencing. But today, we are going to tell you why silence may be the most important thing to practice after a breakup. Now, you may be wondering what we mean by silence. Are we asking you to go radio silent and cut an ex out of your life? Well, let's turn that question around, because it really depends on the outcome you want. Do you want to move on from your ex or get your ex back? Here's the thing. No matter where you stand after a breakup, we believe the most important first step is always what we like to call the no contact rule. Let's talk about the 5 advantages of no contact rule. But before going any further, make sure to subscribe and press on the bell icon for more interesting videos. Advantage number 1. You appear more powerful. On one end of the spectrum are people who talk too much to validate themselves. These are people who have wrapped so much of their identity into their relationship with an ex. When that identity is threatened from a breakup, they feel a sense of urgency to immediately go back to what is comfortable. So, they talk and talk and talk to win their ex back. But that doesn't happen. Instead, they look like a fool as they appear to be begging for their ex to come back. On the other end of the spectrum are the people who talk too much to feel superior to their ex. These people are extremely upset about the breakup, so they look for any way possible to win. They appear narcissistic and arrogant by scoffing at their ex, which doesn't do much for their personal situation. It just makes them appear weak. Someone who goes silent by practicing the no contact rule doesn't appear extreme. Instead, they remain in neutral territory and appear indifferent. This turns the table and makes an ex wonder if you cared about the relationship like they thought. As a result, it makes you appear more powerful than you may feel inside. Advantage number 2. Actions versus words. In the first example, we explained why talking a lot to an ex is a mistake, because often it makes you appear narcissistic or like a fool. Words will not help you to get over an ex or win an ex back. Actions, on the other hand, just may, and going silent is an action. This concept of show, don't tell, should also apply to the no contact rule. But what we find fascinating about the no contact rule is that people often feel the incessant need to tell their ex about it. They preface the no contact rule with statements like, "I think we need 30 days to reevaluate our relationship." That is not an effective use of the no contact rule. It is more effective to show an ex with your actions and, instead of preparing them for it, immediately go silent. It's always more powerful and more meaningful when people are shown something instead of being told. So, what can you use this power for, you ask? Well, that is actually a seamless transition to advantage number 3. Advantage number 3. Listen and observe. It is said that God gave us 2 ears and only 1 mouth for a reason. Often in periods of high stress and change we forget to listen and observe. Some of the most stressful moments in life come from major changes, moving, losing a job, and going through a breakup, to name a few. Breakups are an agent of change and can be one of the most stressful moments in life. The mistake that people make is they don't realize that a breakup is also an opportunity to sit back, listen, and observe. Change is also an opportunity to understand yourself and the people you have surrounded yourself with better. You may find that a friend who is always there for you is suddenly nowhere to be found, or that they are there for you even more. But if you are obsessed with what your ex is doing, you likely will miss the opportunity to observe what is truly happening in your life. Maybe there is something you can improve upon. Maybe you need to change who you surround yourself with, or take this time to determine if your ex is really someone you want to be with. But often people develop this one-track mind after a breakup. They think, "I need to get her back. I need to get him back. I need to get this person back." As a result, the opportunity can be missed to better ourselves. Maybe your ex is not the right fit for you. Maybe your ex says really mean things intentionally. You won't really know the answer until you stop to listen and observe. Advantage number 4. Self-reflection. Advantage number 4 is closely connected to number 3. As you listen and observe, you also take time for self-reflection. A lot of people that come to us want their exes back, and we show them the most effective way to do that. One thing is clear from our many years of experience: you are not getting your ex back unless you do a lot of soul searching. You need to put your ex through the ringer to make sure they are even worth getting back. Oftentimes, getting them back will also require you to change your approach. So, if you are not able to self-reflect and assess your role in what went wrong, as well as your ex's role, you likely will not be successful. People are so afraid of failure, but we think that's the wrong way to look at life. Life is full of both successes and failure for everyone. What the winners don't tell you is that they really didn't learn a lot from winning. Sure, maybe they learned to win with class and grace, but they likely don't understand how to keep winning. A breakup is a loss, because it is a failed relationship. But it also gives you the chance to learn something about your ex and about yourself. Embrace failure as an opportunity for self-reflection and for improvement. Advantage number 5. Your ex will seek answers. This is perhaps one of the most universally known benefits to applying the no-contact rule and going silent after a breakup. It's the fact that you leave your ex, especially if you do this unexpectedly, without any answers. You see, what many people don't realize is that patterns are established when a relationship is formed. Partners get used to doing things in a certain way together and having a certain pattern to their relationship. So, an ex may be accustomed to talking with you a certain amount of times a day or receiving texts from you throughout the day. Even if your ex initiated the breakup, it may be hard to change those ingrained habits and expectations after the relationship ends. As we shared earlier, many people continue their pattern of interaction with an ex after a breakup. But if you use the no-contact rule without any explanation, your ex is going to be reeling for answers. Your ex will wonder things like, "Where did he go?" or "Why is she gone?" They'll be seeking answers and they will likely start reaching out to you to find the answers. They may even be angry with you, because they think you're supposed to be friends after a breakup. In the end, you gained power by using the no-contact rule. You flipped the script, so that they are now the ones chasing you,